Hi, I'm Kelly Young with American Rifleman. Between those of us who are naturally blessed enough to be born left-handed, as well as those who are born right-handed but left-eye dominant, close to 30% of the gun community probably ought to be shooting left-handed. Stag Arms opened up shop back in 2003, and while they do offer some right-handed models, they primarily specialize in left-side ejecting AR-15s. Since then, the company has offered AR-15s in a number of different SKUs, chambered in several different chamberings, as well as a variety of barrel lengths, but it wasn't until 2017 that the company took its first crack at the larger AR-10 platform. This week's gun of the week is the Stag Model 10 SL, an example of both a left-handed rifle and a member of Stag's new AR-10 line. There are presently about a dozen models in Stag's Model 10 line in both left and right-hand configurations, as well as chambered in .308 Winchester and 6.5mm Creedmoor. The Model 10 SL that we have here is chambered in .308, and the S in its name signifies its shorter 16-inch barrel, while the L obviously lets you know that it is a left-handed model. This is a pretty standard direct impingement AR with a mid-length gas system located about 10 inches forward of the chamber. Both the upper and lower receivers on this gun are forged from hard-coat anodized 7075 T6 aluminum, and Stag decided to go with something of a hybrid design with this gun. The Model 10s use Armalite style slant cut receivers. However, the rest of the gun is compatible with DPMS pattern AR-10s. A couple exceptions are the takedown pin, the pivot pin, and the takedown pin detent, which are all proprietary Stag designs. In order to minimize play between the upper and lower receivers, there is an adjustable nylon-tipped tension screw. However, in order to make those changes, you do have to remove the pistol grip. So, in order to produce a left-handed rifle, Stag has to forge a basically mere copy upper receiver, as well as the bolts and the carrier have to be reversed as well. On the other hand, the only real change that needs to be made to the lower is you replace your standard left side safety selector with a right side unit. This carbine's magazine release and bolt release remain in their typical locations just above the trigger guard on the right and left sides of the receivers respectively. Like I mentioned before, the Model 10 SL uses a 16-inch barrel that in this case has been chrome lined and button rifled and is threaded at the muzzle 5/8 by 24 for the use of a suppressor or a muzzle device. As it comes from the factory, it has a Gamma 762 muzzle brake installed, and in my experience, this does a pretty effective job of taming the .308's recoil. As far as furniture is concerned, this gun ships with Stag's own 13.5-inch free-floating M-Lok compatible handguard, as well as an overmolded Hogue pistol grip and Magpul's ACS buttstock. As it comes from Stag, with no irons included and one 10-round PMag, this rifle weighs about 8 pounds 3 ounces, and I found recoil to be pretty much what you'd expect from a gun of that weight. Accuracy was quite good with most loads that we used during testing, averaging about 1 1/4 inch at 100 yards. Breaking up at around 7 pounds of pressure, the trigger was serviceable but not really spectacular, and I really think those groups could be shrunk considerably if you were to replace this with a little more refined trigger. In its standard right-handed configuration, the AR platform really isn't too southpaw friendly, and Stag's left-handed models really do go a long way to alleviate many of the issues that we face in running these guns. While the left-hand ejection is obviously very nice, it's also a great benefit for us to have the brass deflector and the forward assist on the left side of the gun, which allows us to sling the rifle, which is not something that can be comfortably done with a right-handed gun. And given that left-handed Stags are priced pretty competitively with a lot of similar right-handed options on the market, there's really no need for left-handed shooters to make do with a backwards rifle anymore. For more information on the Stag Model 10 SL, visit stagarms.com.